Chelsea beat MoreCambe 5-0 in the FA Cup third round. So we've progressed to the fourth round of the Emirates Cup, and I'll be honest with you, I'm just happy to get a win. Taking L's or draws is not a good feeling. So if we get a win and it's against lowly MoreCambe, I'm still taking it. It's a good win. It's a convincing win. We kept a clean sheet. I like that. We got some of our guys to perform. We got 2 goals from Joao Felix, who's hitting the Stephen Curry's night celebration on screen right now. And we got some contributions from Tosin, who scored 2 goals, who could have also gotten a hat trick today, same as Felix. And to me, just a big win for us. And I'm very excited for the boys. I'm happy to get back to winning ways. There's Tosin going over. He's been interviewed about his goals. He's, just giving just the most generic answers, which as a professional, he's just happy to score, and really seems like a really stand-up guy in the locker room. And he was dropped in that last game for Achimpong that appeared, and he's just seems like the kind of guy whose attitude is just pretty consistent, regardless of if he's starting or somebody else is starting, or if he's favored or not. Seems to just be an even kill guy to have. So very happy for him to contribute with some goals today and keeping a clean sheet. So big W for Tosin Adarabioyo. And he continues to, I'm very impressed by him personally. I think some of the misfortunes that we've had recently hasn't necessarily fallen directly on his feet or in his lap. You think he does a decent job. He's not the fastest, but I think we have a real threat from set pieces with him on the field. And also, he's a decent passer of the ball. I think he's a better passer of the ball than a lot of our center backs. I think only Levi Colwell does a better job of passing than Tosin. So very happy for him to score 2 goals, and he's shown very on many occasions that he can score goals. I've seen him hit the post on multiple occasions, and today he just went his way. That second goal in particular, that strike was just beautiful, and he meant it too. It wasn't like any luck or there wasn't any hesitation on his part. You can tell he has an eye for goal. He has the ability. So if he takes it, scores it, very happy for him. And hopefully we can continue to see him continue to get more minutes and contribute to this team. But very happy for Tosin. Let's look over some of the score and look at some of the what happened in this game. As you can see on the momentum chart, we did not give them much. I think they had a couple shots on goal early in the game, but it was just due to us being a bit sloppy. But look at the momentum here, man. We were just in control. We dominated this game. We started off not so great because Nkunku did miss that penalty kick, and it looked like we're going to be frustrated. We kept waiting for that breakthrough, which did come from Tosin, who shoots the ball. I feel like we need more of our strike defenders or people that are camping around the 18 to take shots. Some of these shots are going to nick off somebody. It could be the goal you need to break the deadlock. And now the game opens up. So he gets his goal, and Nkunku does get his goal in the second half at the 50th minute. After the ball ricochets around the 18 and falls to him, and he's a very clinical striker in that situation where the ball kind of ping-pongs about or you want an instinctive finish. He does that very well. So very good goal. And then you see in the 70th minute, Tosin decides to score that really remarkable strike goal from takes that shot and takes it really beautifully after a really simple pass from I believe it was this guy, Tyreek George, and who Tyreek George actually had a really good game. That's how many assists that he got. Well, he had 2 assists. That kid was cooking. That's another guy that I think that when Sancho isn't having a good game, put George in the game. Mudrik's injury might just be his, might just be the best thing for him right now, because he can come in, impress the coach, and become a consistent starter. As look at his contribution. He was a threat. He's a good dribbler. I think his decision making is getting better. He's not forcing things. He's not just taking those wild shots we saw early in the season. So if he can keep this going, I think he can be a big part of what we're doing. So good job to him. And then we see Felix wake up on the 75th minute and the 77th minute, scoring very close to in succession. And very good game. Who's the highest rated player on this team today? We'll say that's Tosin with 9.5, and Joao Felix as well with 2 goals each. And then the next is Tyreek George, who gets 2 assists, because they got a pretty decent game as well. That nice little dummy for I think it might have been Felix's first goal. I'm not entirely sure, but very, very decent game. Disasi himself, we don't talk much about Disasi, but today he wasn't bad, so shout out to him. MoreCambe is the name of the place. MoreCambe did not do much. They had, you look at the overall stats, they still had 2 big chances created to 4. We had 5 goals. So some of these stats sometimes are kind of stupid, but we only had 4 chances created, big chances created. We scored 5 goals. And we didn't even score from our penalty kick. We had 28 shots to their 7. Our goalkeepers made equal number of saves, 3 corner kicks, 11-2. Come on. And we had almost triple their passes, or maybe almost 4 times their passes. And a lot of free kicks though. Maybe we're fouling them a little bit so they don't break out. But man, it was a good game. Look at this. They said we created 1 big chance. Let's not get into all that. Then we seem to have really. I was very happy to see a lot of our young guys get that run out. Players like Tyreek George, Mark Gill. These are guys that I think that with time they can become more consistent minute getters on our team. And you see Rich James back, Lavia back. We love that. We've missed these guys. We need Lavia in the team, Caicedo in the team. Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo in the team. Man, that sounds awesome. And then you got Rich James. Rich James still is the best right back on his day if he's healthy. So very happy to see him back. Hopefully we can have him for majority of the rest of the season. I wouldn't hold my breath on that one, but it would be really nice if he was healthy the rest of the season. So let's keep our eyes peeled for that. And overall, very good results. We can take this momentum into our next game against Bournemouth. That would not be easy. That would not be MoreCambe. That would not be a walk in the park. But we're showing that we've gotten some kids, some players back. And if we continue to build on results like this, positive results, and some of these guys to return, we didn't even have to bring on too many players. We brought on Jadon Sancho, Cucurella, Malo Gusto in the second half. Our coach is still not a big fan of making too many subs. So he brought these 3 guys on at the 46th minute, and that was it. Close up shop. So no Cole, Nico, Enzo, Josh, Levi, Robert Sanchez. None of you are getting out there. So that tells you that he's not necessarily thinking that thinks of Josh as a starter. It's just kind of crazy. An 18-year-old. Yeah. Highly rated. Very highly rated by Maresca, because Maresca really spoke very highly of him in his debut, his first start against Crystal Palace. He said he was the best player on the field. So take that for what it is. But he really rates this young man. So I'm curious to see if he starts against Bournemouth. That would be a really big ask. But Josh Achampong, bro, coach really looks at you as a starter, so that's pretty cool, man. And then, overall, we can't be too critical of this. Can't think too deeply about this. We gotta win. We can build on it. So just overall, man, we're it's good to see Rich James back. I mean, obviously we have this post here, see the captain back. Bro hasn't even gotten you can tell you can tell he's just happy to be back, man. You're really happy to see him back on the field. He left early in the end of the first half, so it's just good to see Lavian, this guy, get off the field without an injury. We'll take it. That just means that we get to have them for more games. We've seen them come out early in other games where they looked fine, and then something comes up and they're like, oh yeah, we took them out because they got injured. Hopefully that's not what happened this time. It just went out as was the plan to begin with, so that they can get a run out, and they'll be ready to go on Tuesday. Once again, Jorgensen gets a clean sheet, so very happy for the guy. I really think that he can, he might be one to look out for next year. He continues to grow, and the coach starts to believe in him, because I really rate Jorgensen. So very happy for Jorgensen. And yeah, here we see the former Man City boys, Sancho and Tosin, kind of dapping it up at the end of the game. Very happy for each other. So yeah, Reece is being interviewed here. Talks about the win, talks about it's a good win, talks about the few tough results at home. You want to start building momentum. All that cliche. So very happy for the captain. And yeah, man, very happy. And another sentiment by another Chelsea fan. It says Cucurella on the pitch, Chelsea plays better. So important to his team. So we saw him come on at the start of the second half, and our play got better noticeably. So yeah, man, I really like Cucurella. But I think that we do need cover in that position. So maybe in the transfer market, we can strengthen that position. But let me know your thoughts in the comment. This is your review to the Chelsea versus MoreCambe. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.